We now return to Let's Play SimCity. It's time, I think, to go ahead and put in the whole reason I'm over here. Is that pollution or what? Which is going to be the extracting of minerals. The first step in getting the Omega Core up and running. So that appears to be where we're going to go, right there. Looks like I can put an extractor there, and then I could put one behind me. That's the best bet right there, it looks like. Robbers cross the border from Grazkonda. Oh, good. Because I guess crime is not being solved out there. So let's go ahead and also do the road thing. We'll just bring it down as far as we need to. And we can always cut it off a little bit later. So what's that going to look like? It's going to be a very bizarre intersection with... I hate that, actually. We will not be doing that. Instead, I might end up having to do some weird circuitous thing around here. But... You want more? Is that what you're telling me? So this stuff goes all along the back. First of all, let's put a sign down. We can't afford that, so you guys can stop that nonsense right now. We will also shut this down because there's no one that is able to take that ore anywhere. But we may as well make this into an industrial sector for that. So it looks like we'd be going to like right there and then maybe lining up with that. Alternatively, I could line it up right with that. This seems to think it wants to go there. So we can do it that way. And then maybe bring it down to like here and then wrap around to some... dang it. Some weird road there. I really don't have the money to be screwing around with this. And apparently we need police because now we are getting crims. So that's going to be its own monetary fiasco. Let's turn this nonsense off and get out of here for a moment and flip over to someone who's got money. Maybe we can let Mineral Town run for a little bit. What are we at? 1,000? Okay. Received from Grazkonda. Oh. So we finally got the money here. We do have commercial demand here as well, still. So we'll see that build up for a bit. There. For a little bit anyway, maybe. Not too much. What we actually need now, apparently, is wealth. We're going to go ahead and put more industrial in, since that is coming into play here. People are commuting here to come work. I guess I could make that a main road. Or just alternatively make this a main road, since that's where I'd prefer it to go. I guess as we open up trade, this is where I was going to put maybe a port. We need a trade HQ, which means we need 3 different storage lots around the world. Or is it just in here? It must just be in here, because we've got one there. We do not have another one elsewhere. So, we will eventually. We will eventually be doing that. Get a little bit more money. We'll go for another grand or so. 5 grand. Traffic is indeed interesting. But it really only happens at certain times of the day, such as now. All these people slowly going to work on a dirt road. That's not ideal, but what is this? That is not actually doing what I wanted it to do. Low density street. Well, as I just blow a grand that I was trying to save. Well, okay. Maybe we can dump a few. Let's come back out. And now we're gonna gift some monies. We can do 3. Okay. And now we'll load over here to Gazconda. And what do we have here? Well, we can actually probably sit for a bit here. Let this go for a moment. And that's not actually what I was trying to click on here. Pause. Mayor of Omega City 1. Interesting. We're waiting on. Still need power to the tower. I do not understand. We still have a huge deficit that's just not being made by the other crap. I really didn't want to come in here and do this, but I guess for now we will. Of course, we're going to have to buy coal. Maybe I can eventually... We're really polluting this end of town, aren't we? Oh well, it doesn't matter. Do it and just get rid of it. And we will have to buy from the global. And let's just... because I'm tired of this nonsense. Supply will run out soon. Mineral Town has stopped sending you power because we wanted too much, I guess? Have we powered this yet? Christ, what are we waiting on? Why does it take so long to get there? Jeez. And it still is iffy. What is your issue now? Freight shipments. So we need a shipping station here as well. Okay. That's not been an issue before to this point, but apparently it will be. You just need higher density to get up there. Okay. We're not making the kind of money I want right now. They all need freight shipments. So maybe one of these sections out here is going to be an outlying freight. My goodness. Oh yes, I was going to change this, wasn't I? So I can't really affect this road any, but I can apparently add to it. I don't know how that's going to affect things. As people try to veer in and out. So you can, if I can get rid of those roads, I might end up having to do some weird thing here to cut these in. But yes, we got to do that. But not right now. I'm waiting on my money. I've got some money. So we'll come out and we will do gifting to and then we'll come over here. And Omega City 1 ought to be getting a bunch of stuff here pretty shortly. So we can finally get this stupid thing up and running. Just waiting on the money. Okay, we got some. We're waiting on coal now, or oil. I need a transport too. Okay, so where are we at? I can put the transport on this side. Okay. So we'll build a trade depot, and we'll build it right here. And it looks like so it doesn't really matter. It will not be building into anything on that side. Wish there was a quick and easy way to just get rid of that. Alternatively, I could make it go along the back, but I think that'll be digging into its resources there. That's okay. We'll just have a big ol'. And it'll go right here. So, we've got currently a freight. We are going to need one for well, one of each, I suppose, but raw ore, crude oil, metal storage, alloy storage, fuel storage. So Omnicore will need this stuff, it looks like. But we will build it over time, so we'll probably need another trade. If we're going to have 2 trades, we need to have 2 trucks. Well, how many trucks does this come with? 1. Or do we? Well, yeah, we'll have 2 goods, so we'll have 2 trucks. Okay, so we got a freight truck. That'll be the first one that's going to be eating up everything. We'll have ore, and we'll have oil. Maybe I don't want it there. Because I could do one back here. But this will also give me refined oil and alloys if we go that way too. So that'll be fine. There's no road attached to this, so this section over here is just going to be empty. But whatever. So we'll get that. This is currently on. Okay, so it's time now to focus on my oil. Oil can go like right there. But where's it good for? Is it just those pumps that have to be in there? Because if that's all we're really concerned about, then maybe I will just make an angular cutaway road in there. Because I'm not sure. The extractor here, I think, is that. But for these, the derrick is... Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Let's do... Gotta play around with roads for a little bit here. And then we can cut across there if need be. So let me go back in here and look. 367. Oh yeah, way more. And then I could, I suppose, build... Actually... So really it would be best like right here. Which is unfortunate because then I can't really build another one. If I can build 2 inside of here, side to side, that might be best. So we'll sacrifice a little bit to be able to build one like here and then one here. Maybe bring it back a little bit so it's a little bit more useful. 360. Okay. So this one will be on. This one can be on, and this one can now be on. And we'll go ahead and just cut this in half because I don't see myself getting any more minerals out of it, to be honest. And then we'll just kind of fill in maybe some industry along the way. That actually does kind of line up right nicely, doesn't it? Like if if I put it right here, that's actually going to fit. That'll make a factory right there. I'm not sure how far that extractor goes out, but maybe I could even put an angled road or a winding road in here or something. Mine 1 ton of raw ore. We've done it. Okay. So, wait, hold on. Now there's a thing here. It is not in there. Back out. It is not here. It must be here. Local deliveries on. That is what I want. I do not want to sell any of this, so these will all be used locally for now. Until I get more. What? Wait a minute. What? Oh, it brings me to that. Okay. So that should all be good, and eventually we'll get it here. We need ore. I'm aware. You also need oil. I'm also aware of that. We can afford 2,000 barrels of oil. Is there a storage thing in here? Well, first of all, we need to put a sign out so people know what we're doing in here. Let's not put the sign right in front of the cars. I guess there's parking out front. I could put it right here. That is suitable. Delivery truck. Okay. Well, for now, we'll be doing that. Now what? Well, I don't need to do that yet because I can't afford it. So, stop. I mean, ask me later. We need crude oil. Yes, I'm aware. We also need ore. I'm aware. So we need to basically run this until we're ready to deliver. We're getting 2 tons a day out of this. We're not getting any. We're still hiring. Do we not have people? There. I just needed to go faster is all. As is the way. And I suppose I could do myself a favor and start getting a fire station. That would be a good thing, huh? Let's actually focus on the needs of my people for a moment. We'll get... I could build these in the back, though. But maybe we'll just tilt it over for one. Not enough simoleons. Are you kidding me? Not enough simoleons for any of my stuff. Okay. Well, crap. We kind of need one of those right away, though. I have eaten a lot of stuff. I could raise my taxes. I'm also ready for... Nope, we have to pay back quite a bit yet. Okay. Well, maybe back to the region for some help. I probably ought to be building these towers a little bit better. Let's come back in here. We'll let this run for a little bit longer. Now, God, upgrading my roads is something I need to do here right at the moment, but it's also something that's going to cost me billions, so it's not something I really want to do right now. We could... What is that? Helicopter. But is it a future helicopter? It looks future. Ooh, it's like a VTOL. Where are you from? Can I get you? Sim News. Filming a fire. Came from the region. Interesting. That's cool. So it's going to follow the truck that's making its way all the way out there. Interesting. Okay. So, what? We need mass transit eventually, yes, but not right now. I'm trying to save up money. So we'll make that happen. We do have regional demand for industry, and now high wealth, not enough room to increase density. God damn it. So that did come back to bite me. That came back to completely screw me. I could cut this in. Because this is as big as these get then. Unless we raise land value. Which I can do, but they'll never get bigger. Shit. I could put parks along the back. I'll be kind of ham-fisted about it, and not at all what I was really hoping I would accomplish with this. That is my own fault. I did not realize that it was going to do that to me. The alternative is to wipe out the avenues, because the avenues are not particularly useful here. Either squeeze the avenues closer, that might be a thing. Squeeze the avenues closer so that it circles this, essentially turning this into the avenue. Now, doing that is going to tighten up on this, and I don't know that I can expand much further beyond that. But that might be the thing to do. Put an avenue there, tighten the road, which might allow me to put larger, probably not actually. Probably still wouldn't be able to fit something in there going that direction. Well, shit. This didn't really turn out how I had hoped it would. That's actually very disappointing. Yeah, because this is all ready, but this is as big as they get then. It's high wealth, but not... So wait a minute, maybe I can affect these ones. This is, what? This is a medium density street? Let's see if that changes these, because they're already here. They can't go to anything bigger than this. Well, that sucks, because I really had wanted a streetcar to be able to move around. I wanted it to be able to go from the outside to the inside. By removing that avenue, I really, again, make it completely pointless to do that. So I'm going to have to think of another way to get around that. But not right now. We need to go back to our region, and we need to send money back to you. I wish I'd planned that one out a little bit better. But what are you going to do? So, as we sit here waiting for that money to arrive, I believe the fire station is probably more important. Just a thought. So if I put that kind of like in here, actually if I put it to the side here, along what will be a main arterial, I can put more houses down, more firehouses, engine homes, whatever. The things where the fire engines go at night. Yeah, we'll put it right there. And we'll go ahead and squander a little bit more money, maybe not. That health thing we might actually be able to afford at this rate. Clinic, yes, we can put a clinic down. So I will put a clinic right here. And now we should be good to go. We are at a negative at the moment. So we need to do something to change that. Now hopefully raised land value will have some impact towards that. Maybe we'll get money back out of it. Now what? I'm aware of your needs. I bet this is now too close, isn't it? Probably is. So this upgrading is not actually offsetting the cost of my stuff. We do need more people here. We do need more medium wealth here. That is what they want, anyway. I know! Are we getting any? Have they transported any yet? No. So we're not going to get any until... I'll shut that down to get to a positive. Oh, for crying out loud. Another thing, actually, is building a road here. I do not have the monies to do this, I don't think. I would have to destroy that. And I don't know if it's going to... Well... Would you just build through it? Maybe it's got to be one of these. A dirt road can't go through. So I can tunnel it to over here instead of straight across. Since we've already got the intersection here, we may as well have it there rather than having another one, right? So we can avoid that. What does a squiggle road look like? No, let's not do that. How about a curved road? No. So we'll just have an angled road that kind of goes off kilter, but it'll be fine. We definitely do not have the money for it. Power continues to be a problem? How? Oh, because it needs oil. Am I not buying it? I thought I was buying it. Apparently not. All my oil appears to be going into here. Running low on oil. So you're not there yet. It seems really stupid to be buying it when we're making it. How much does a thing cost here? 10 grand. We would need another delivery truck. Okay, well, let's run this for a little bit. We will import... I mean, Jesus, if I really needed to, I could be even buying power here. Since I've got so much excess elsewhere. But right now, we're doing okay. We need another police station? Do we even have a police station? Apparently we don't even have a police station, so that's a thing. We've extinguished some fires, that's good. We've not built a coal mine yet. I don't think I ever will. So, one thing I can do here is start building more floors onto that to maybe take care of some needs. We are in a positive now, but again, it's not enough. Oh my god, what are you going on? Can't afford it. Stop it. Stop asking me. So what else can I do then to attempt... I can try to raise some medium wealth. Businesses. I think this might be useful here. We'll do medium wealth sports. I'm not a huge fan of putting the sports out here, although it kind of seems like it would be a good idea, what with, you know, offsetting terrible land values of these things. Big old skate park over here. Soccer field. I don't know, I feel like we need a baseball park here. Because otherwise this is just really going to lower all land value in the area, which I totally was not concerned about at all, so that's fine, I guess. Can I fit one in here? Maybe just a little... Oh yeah, I could. I can put a basketball court right here for the workers. Because they wouldn't be doing that, would they? We'll be putting a company b-ball court right here. 400 simoleons. Sure. Try and offset that just a little bit. Who says Omega Co doesn't take care of its people? So really, we need to be pumping money into this city in particular, and getting it from everywhere else until this is a viable city. Because we're not producing enough of anything. It's not being transported at all. It's sitting in here. And we're only doing it for local deliveries. So we got the ore. We do not have the oil. Got 1,700 oil in here, though. Delivered 1,000 barrels today. To where, though? Because it certainly didn't come here. Is it all going to here? It's all going to here. So, in that case, we'll turn local deliveries off. That doesn't make any damn sense. We're going to need to make more, but for now, we'll turn this on. And maybe we'll get a few deliveries here. Alarms blares. Robbery is underway. Did I not... Oh, what's this? There's no shopping in this thing. Okay, we will put one in eventually. Put in a mall level, but not right now. So, crime, sewage. Sewage, as I knew it would be, was an issue. 10,000. I want to put more oil in here because we are using it. Have we even started this yet, though? Yes, we have. Good. And now it's polluting the crap out of everything. Good. Now I've got money. Garbage. I guess I can put garbage out at the end of this, so it collects its own. We do have waste disposal options. So it should be producing crates of freight or Omega product. I don't know offhand. Anyway, what we need to do now is actually put one of these down. And we'll keep it to the side since there's an incinerator attached to it. And I guess this is where I may put a passenger train or something. I don't know. This has no expansion. Does it? Yes, it does. Right to the side of it. Okay, well... Drone assembly line. I might end up moving that factory somewhere else. Well, once we get rid of this and I plop a nuclear, I think we'll be in better shape. But we definitely need some garbage dealt with along here. And there's no good place to put it. So maybe I won't worry about this factory too much. Because otherwise we're not getting garbage dealt with. How about a regional level garbage? God, would you fucking turn? Go to here. It's already pulling in from elsewhere. So where's my trash? That is one very far away truck. Because we're already doing it for 2 over here, right? Yes. We can't keep doing this, but for now we will. Eventually I'll probably get one of these industrial towns to take care of it. Although I suppose it makes sense for Omega Core to do it too, doesn't it? What are the options for this? Recycling center? Department of Utilities. Okay. So, God, we're kind of in a bind here as far as what I can do. I guess we're gonna have to go back to Gasconda and just deal with it. Fix my road situation. And see what I can do about the money. What now? You're fine. What we do need here, though, is another one of these. I've got money, so I can start increasing. We probably don't want to be building into that. So we can start increasing. My goodness, they can go all the way, can't they? You're only going to get 4 out of it, though, so it can go right there to the edge of that building. May as well go right here, then, huh? Because I don't know what that is. Just an augmented pump jack? Okay. It actually gets more right here. So maybe I should center it on everything else? Okay. So we'll be getting more there. Yeah, so... This isn't I don't even know what I'm doing with this, to be honest. But I've got money now in this town. I think I'll save it because we're going to need some amenities that are clearly not being dealt with. So we'll have to work around that. But I think we should definitely go back to Gasconda and at least keep the one city that is not completely on fire. Keep that going. So, yeah. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to have problems of our own because of this stupid thing. But we're going to have to probably start fixing wealth and all that stuff around here. I'd really... God, this is just a mess altogether, isn't it? Having these avenues is really doing me no favors whatsoever. But like I said, we can knock this one out a little bit further. Although these ones are already building up to bigger structures, so maybe... I mean, either way, I would have to be destroying this. Either way, something's getting destroyed. So before this is allowed to go further... Well, if I push that avenue out, we're not going to get anything else here on this side of the road. Why is that still building there? Oh. Because I had experimented and then did not remove this, so... Nope. We don't want to do that. Okay, well... I guess we can't put it off any longer. We're going to have to do something about this outer road that I'm not a super fan of. But by pushing it out, I can at least get buildings built inside, even if we won't ever be able to build on the outside because of it. Because where's that line? Where is that line? Right there. I'm just concerned that because this road is connected the way it is, connecting to it is going to leave that stupid square there. And I guess I won't know until I delete that road and that road. That's why I was saying earlier I might have to snake it in at the end here. But anyway, it's the only way I'm going to get this outer ring going, and we're just not going to fill that with parks because that's too much real estate out there. So, like it or not, we'll be doing a major overhaul of the ring. And maybe lower these to... God, that just destroys the entire purpose of using the Fnurkin street car, which I think would be awesome to just center it and then move. And I don't know if we're... I mean, I do have the option of taking these out of the center and putting them in, as I'd already said. I also have the option of putting the big regionals down, so maybe we'll just do that instead. Where would this actually go? Just out of curiosity. So we'd be getting half and half. Basically, it'd cover the whole city, more or less. Not everywhere perfectly, but it would. You would have access to all that. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll pull the center out and we'll fix the ring. Maybe tighten it a little bit more. I really don't like the idea of that, but I mean, this is doing me no good right now. So anyway, I'm going to end this one here, and we'll carry on next time.